If your lungs can no longer move enough air, your body has a problem that cannot wait. Your brain still needs oxygen. Your heart still needs oxygen. Every organ in your body still depends on a constant exchange of gases. And there's another problem people often forget. Carbon dioxide has to leave. So when the lungs can't bring oxygen in or push carbon dioxide out, the body starts running out of time. That is when this machine becomes the difference between breathing and not breathing. Most people think a ventilator is just a machine that blows air into someone's lungs, but that description is too simple. A ventilator is a controlled breathing system. It helps move air when the body cannot do it well enough on its own. It can control when a breath happens, how much air moves, how much oxygen is delivered, and how much pressure stays inside the lungs. To understand why that matters, we first need to look at how breathing normally works. When you breathe normally, your diaphragm moves downward and your chest expands. That creates space, and air flows into the lungs. Deep inside the lungs are millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli. This is where the real exchange happens. Oxygen moves from the air into the blood. Carbon dioxide moves from the blood into the lungs so you can breathe it out. That simple process happens again and again without you thinking about it. Air in, oxygen to the blood. Carbon dioxide out, but it only works if air can keep moving. If the lungs are filled with fluid, badly infected, injured, too stiff, or too weak, that exchange starts to fail. Oxygen levels can drop, carbon dioxide can build up. The body tries to compensate by breathing faster, harder, and deeper. But if the lungs or breathing muscles still can't keep up, the work of breathing becomes exhausting. And when the body can no longer do that work alone, the ventilator steps in. Normal breathing pulls air in. A ventilator does the opposite. It pushes air in. That's called positive pressure ventilation. The machine sends a controlled breath through a mask or a breathing tube, down the airway, and into the lungs. That air moves through the trachea, into the bronchi, and eventually reaches the alveoli. Once that happens, oxygen can move into the blood again, and carbon dioxide can move out. The ventilator is not creating oxygen from nowhere. It is helping air get where it needs to go. And sometimes, that support gives the body the time it needs to survive. A ventilator is not just on or off. It has settings. Doctors and respiratory therapists can adjust how many breaths are delivered, how much oxygen is in each breath, and how much air or pressure enters the lungs. One especially important setting is called PEEP, positive end expiratory pressure. Think of the alveoli like tiny balloons. If they collapse after every breath, it becomes much harder for oxygen to move into the blood. PEEP keeps a small amount of pressure in the lungs at the end of exhalation, helping those tiny air sacs stay open. That means better oxygen exchange and less strain on the lungs. So the ventilator is not just pushing air, it is carefully managing pressure. This part matters most. A ventilator is not a cure. It does not heal damaged lungs by itself. It does not erase an infection. It does not fix the original illness. What it does is buy time. It supports breathing while the medical team treats the real problem and while the body tries to recover. In that sense, a ventilator is a bridge between respiratory failure and recovery. So how does a ventilator keep you alive? It keeps air moving when the body cannot. It helps oxygen enter the blood. It helps carbon dioxide leave. It helps keep fragile air sacs open. And most importantly, it gives the body time. A ventilator is not just a hospital machine. In the moments when breathing fails, it becomes one of the machines that keeps us alive.